Hello everyone, summer is here and summer means sunflowers. So today I'm going to show you how I crocheted this beautiful Sunburst sunflower granny square. For this square I used Lion Brand's 24/7 cotton yarn in the colors Café Au Lait or coffee, Goldenrod, amber, bay leaf, and white. I also used a yarn needle, scissors, a 4mm crochet hook, my seat cushion as a blocking mat, pins, and a spray bottle with water. To start row 1, make a slip knot on your hook. Chain 4 and slip stitch into the first chain to make a circle. Chain 3 and this counts as your first double crochet. Make 15 more double crochets in the center for a total of 16. And when you're done, slip stitch at the top of the first chain 3 to complete the circle. Chain 1 and fasten off. Make a slip knot on your hook and slip stitch into any stitch on your circle. Chain 2. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch and pull up a loop. Repeat until you have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull a loop through all the 7 loops on your hook and chain 1. Yarn over and insert your hook into the next stitch to repeat the process. And you'll repeat this in every stitch around the circle until you have 16 puff stitches. Let's do that a couple more times. When you have 16 puff stitches, slip stitch into the space between the first 2 puff stitches of the row, chain 1, and fasten off. Make a slip knot on your hook and slip stitch into any space between the puff stitches. Chain 2. This counts as your first half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same space and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull a loop through the first 2 loops to make a half double crochet. Leave the loops on your hook and repeat the same 2 steps until you have 4 half double crochets. Yarn over, pull a loop through all the loops on your hook and chain 2. Now you're going to repeat that in every space of your circle until you have 16 half double crochet clusters. Let's do that a couple more times. When you have 16 clusters, slip stitch into the space between the first 2 clusters of the row, chain 1 and fasten off. Make a slip knot on your hook and slip stitch into any space between the cluster stitches. Chain 4. This counts as your first treble crochet. Crochet 2 more treble crochets in the same space. Chain 2 and crochet 3 treble crochets in the same space to complete the first corner of your square. Crochet 3 double crochets in the next space without any chain space in between. Crochet 3 half double crochets in the next space, again without any chain space in between, and then crochet 3 double crochets in the next space. And in the space after that, make your second corner. This will be 3 treble crochets, chain 2 space, and 3 treble crochets. With this, you'll complete the first side of your square. So you'll repeat that until you've completed the 4 sides of your square. When you're done making the last double crochet, slip stitch at the top of the chain 4 you did at the beginning. Chain 1 and fasten off. As of now, your Sunburst granny square is complete, and you can leave it as it is. But since I'm using this square to make a sunflower placemat, I'm going to add a white border to the square. Make a slip knot on your hook and slip stitch into any of the chain 2 space of your corners. Chain 3. This will count as your first double crochet. Crochet 2 double crochets in the same space. Chain 2 to create a space and crochet 3 more double crochets to complete your corner. Make 3 double crochet clusters in every space of the side without any chain space in between until you get to the next corner of your previous round. And here you'll make the next corner of row 5. This will be 3 double crochets, chain 2 space, and 3 double crochets. Repeat this process on all the sides of your square. When you're done, slip stitch into the first chain 3 you did at the beginning and fasten off. To complete the process, weave in the ends with your yarn needle through the back side of your square and cut off all tails. Pin your square in the corners on your blocking mat. Spray with water and let it dry. This will help the square maintain its shape. And with that, the Sunburst Sunflower Granny Square is done. Have a golden summer, everyone!